There's always a race, and trying to get points. You got to get in that top 15. Dustin Walbon, I believe, should be the 15th qualifier. You want to get points here, but these guys, they want to end 2020 in a big way. They want a win. Let's find out who's going to get the start. Cooper McDonald, for the very first time, is a pole setter. The 20 on the right, racer's right. Get a decent jump, a bad start.
Rocco.
Holy smoke, Rocco Landers is going to get ghosted into that first turn.
Oh, he's going to,
he might be fourth or fifth.
No, he might fall out closer to seventh or eighth is Rocco.
Looking like one of the Robin Engineering bikes into second now. Is that Jackson Blackman possibly in there? You see Caleb DeCarroll back in fourth.
Dominic Doyle into second. Jackson is in third, and
then
Caleb
there's Rocco
fourth,
back in
and
fifth.
then there's Rocco.
This is going to be fun.
Yeah.
And Cooper, yeah, like I said, you're not going to win it on the first lap. You can lose it out there. He's kind of got to, if he was thinking about this race last night when he's going to bed, I mean, he's got to be fighting the nerves right now.
Yeah, and these guys, hopefully they just don't get in this huge battle and let Rocco catch up in the first couple laps. If they could just get together and try to pull away would be ideal. We've talked about, this weekend maybe Rocco wanted to start in the back.
Yeah.
Have to come forward. Well, he didn't have to this race, but he's a little further back than we've seen previously.
He's going to get his opportunity to work through the pack. Much like we saw Caleb DeCarroll have to do it last year, making the move on the inside. Dominic Doyle, they go into the corkscrew for the first time. DeCarroll back there in third, watching it all unfold as well on his Yamaha. Watch that pink machine. He is fast, too.
Rocco tried to make a move to also getting into Rainy Curve on Jackson. But you can see these guys just dicing it up. They had a little bit of a gap, and now, they've let the pack catch up to them.
What's the way to beat Rocco? I mean, the we think is you got to get out in front and try and pull away. That's what Dominic Doyle, who's been racing him all year, that's what he knows. That's what he's trying to do right now.
I mean, and he's looking good. Now Caleb made the move up into second, and, Rocco made up one spot, but he's still outside the right there at the top five.
Caleb DeCarroll goes to the underneath, trying to get underneath there of Doyle, and does just that. So let's take a look at the start. Watch the rider in the center picture, 97. He wheelie kinged it.
Up the clutch a little bit, and then and he does another wheelie too. And you can just see all the other guys tucked in, grabbing gears, and just going right by him.
And unlike that, you kind of got to be careful, I think, on one of his Lickamolly Jr. bikes, especially doing starts. And we've seen him actually burn a clutch up doing starts. That's not the case there. He definitely dumped it.
The two guys in the front are starting to kind of get a little bit of a gap on these two.
One thing we haven't talked about is Rocco Landers trying to get by Cooper McDonald. He's going to go to the inside here into the left. And Cooper kind of closes him off there, and he does not want to give up that spot. We haven't talked about Rocco. The last time we saw him on track was a warm-up this morning. He went down in the Lickamolly Juniors, a little wet surface, and we questioned his bike definitely wasn't good, but was he physically okay? He said yes, at least.
Yeah, I think he could a little bit. He just, you talked about that crash. It just looks like he's just missing a little bit. He almost wants to make the pass, and then he thinks twice about it. Dominic Doyle's got the lead.
Yamaha power coming on again. Suzuki, Yamaha, and Suzuki, your top four. Caleb DeCarroll in that tuck. Watch him on Dominic Doyle here. Goes to the inside into turn one, heading up into turn two. Whoa, it goes for the front. I mean, there's no here, I'm going to hug my inside line. Rocco Landers had the fastest overall sector, number one that time around. Rocco's in the mix as well. He just cannot get by Cooper McDonald. He's running out of laps. I think this is it. This is the time. Cooper's still not backing out. He's rolling around that outside. He knew he was beat that time.
Dominic Doyle, last corner.
He's got to commit and go to the inside. Doyle just in front, takes it over. Now look at the speed. Does he choke off too much speed?
He ran him wide.
Oh, great job. And now
Cooper can get by.
Look at that. DeCarroll just got too far wide. Cooper's going to get a slingshot, or is he? There goes the 97 to the inside. Rocco Landers, he's going to get closed off. And now watch what happens with Caleb DeCarroll. He's going to have all that speed to carry.
You can see that pass in that last corner, how it just bunched everybody back up. Breathing room on the
3 races this year. Dominic Doyle's had 2 fourths and a third.
There goes Rocco into the corkscrew.
Ooh. And on that inside where we expect it, and drives underneath. Now, can he pull away? We have not seen anybody actually gap, and it looks like DeCarroll got a good run down heading into Rainy Curve. He dives in, and this could actually help DeCarroll too. Look at DeCarroll back in the picture.
If Dominic Doyle gets in there and knocks them both wide, Caleb could be there to capitalize on it.
No doubt about it. The white flag is out, and there's 2 lap riders right in front of Rocco Landers. Rocco works through one. He's still got one more to work. If he can click them off, and look at Carroll trying to get underneath Doyle. That's really going to slow those two down. Rocco had all that corner speed. And boy, look at neither one of the other guys are backing out of it either. They pushed it harder than they ever had into that second turn. It's going to have to be faster than he's ever been. Here it is into that final left-hand turn. Look at the Yamaha back there. Oh, Rocco
made a
bobble.
mistake.
He's going to not get the drive he's looking for. But you know, Doyle, he swings wide. He's trying to get that slipstream and coming through there. 8 wins. No, it's 9 for Rocco Landers. He takes the Twins Cup. Dominic Doyle in second by 1/10 of a second. 2/10 ahead of Caleb DeCarroll, with Cooper McDonald going to come across in fourth. And evidently he had a mechanical issue that we didn't know about. But how about that race? We thought we were going to see a close one, and we were not disappointed, Roger Hayden.
No, that's one of the best races we've seen all year. Those guys, that top three, just so close the whole race. I mean, when somebody would fall back, they would dig deep and, you know, catch back up.
Jackson Blackman in fifth, Trevor Standish, Toby Komsuk in seventh.